Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 Make America British Again. So, just want to let y'all know that there's going to be a bit of a break, and by a bit of a break I mean a couple weeks, give or take. A little, depending, between this video and the next video. Just as a result of the holidays. We're going to go ahead and declare war on Algeria because they don't have any friends. Niger is friends with Nigeria, so considering the experience we had fighting Nigeria before, fuck that. I don't want to fight them right now. I don't know what the hell it is that's allowing them to run around with a 3-star general. So early into the game, especially as an African nation like that. Like, I don't know how the hell anybody here can really be running around with a 3-stars general, especially with a sizable army. I'm gonna go ahead and kick the game up to 5 speed because we need to get our army to replenish. No, game. You really suck at giving me decent missions. I want you to realize this, game. I think it's very important that you realize that. Okay, it doesn't matter what I fabricate the claims on. There we go, that's a decent general. And you know what? While Italy is sort of stepping on my toes a little because they're encroaching on Algeria, well, basically just on Africa. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and accept that alliance offer from them because they could be helpful. Keyword being could. Now, the Ukraine is actually doing a decent job against Russia, but I don't think anyone should be surprised. They do have Sweden as well backing them. So that makes it a little bit easier. No, game. Try again. Although I know it's still gonna fail. And we can almost fabricate another claim on Algeria. And we're going to go for stable society, because none of these other ones are particularly good. The options are diplomatic reputation, diplomatic relations, and I mean, we can have 12 diplomatic relations, so sorry game. It's not really needed to have an additional +2, at least in our case. Let's go for additional manpower. I don't have the money, game. I do not have the money, and it'll take a while to get the money. Croatia is now the leader of the EU. I feel though that should be a cruel joke. Because, yeah, you got this little guy here, who's apparently now the leader of the EU. I mean, I could understand somebody up in Scandinavia, namely Sweden, Norway maybe, not so much Denmark. Fine game. I'm just gonna hold on to that mission for a while. Maybe if I hold on to it for a bit, you'll realize just how terrible of a mission it really is. And the US just declared war on Brazil. Why? Okay. The US is trying to conquer a territory held by Brazil. I'm gonna have to pull up the find because I don't know what. I don't seem to be able to find it. That's a little far inland, don't you think? How can the US have a claim to take that in any way, with it being so far inland? Because, yeah, the US shouldn't be able to fabricate a claim on that. They don't border it. So how the hell did they get a claim on this? Same with France and the Netherlands. Ah, okay. I feel as though there's an event that's firing for some of these nations that gave them a casus belli for that province that is so far inland to Brazil that, realistically speaking, none of them would be able to take it without taking a string of other provinces and basically snaking their way towards it. So we'll see how that goes. And our army reformer just died, which sucks because all these guys are crap. And they're really fucking expensive to get rid of as well. Of course, why am I not surprised? It costs 300 to fire them, and Tonga gains its independence from New Zealand. I don't know why I was about to say the Netherlands. There we go. Okay, let's go to the development screen. That's fine for now. Just needed to dump some admin. Royal marriage with Sweden ended. Let's go ahead and start it up again. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't have the ability to fabricate claims on provinces neighboring provinces that I already have a claim on. So all this extra spy network that I'm building in Algeria is just so that I can siege stuff faster. But honestly, I don't think they have many forts. And those that they do, they're going to get sieged down quickly anyway because we're in the modern era. No, Luxembourg, you don't get to have military access through my territory. Bahamas gained independence. And I saw something about the Dominican Republic, but I wasn't paying any attention. Sure, France. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll still give it to you anyway. Apparently you're at war with Russia. How are you at war with Russia? Oh, because of a coalition. What the hell did Russia do to just suddenly now get a coalition formed against them? I mean, yeah, okay, they are actually sort of beating the Ukraine now, apparently. The Ukraine has made a comeback. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that Russia's kind of screwed now. They are busy fighting a war against Ukraine, Bulgaria, Sweden, Croatia, Serbia, and Austria. Although they are winning that war. That's mostly as a result of the fact that they are now actually finally managing to siege the Ukraine provinces. But they are also now busy in a coalition war against Greece, Moldova, Cyprus, Slovenia, Slovakia, Ireland, Macedonia, Iceland, Italy, Malta, Kosovo, Portugal, basically just the whole of Europe. Oh, and Germany's in there, so yeah. Germany and France, along with Poland, yeah. Yeah, Russia's not going to really win that war. We'll see how that goes, because I'm actually curious to see exactly how that falls apart for them. Sure, we'll go for that. Local autonomy, sure, you can have naval commissions, because I don't give a crap about my naval tradition, mostly because, well, I don't really use the Navy for much outside of transporting people. Okay, well, I think our army is good enough to go and fight Algeria. I mean, did I really need to do any training to fight Algeria? No, not really. We did it anyway. And Germany's back to being leader of the EU. Chance of base manpower? Sure. Could always stand to have extra manpower. Now I gotta wait for my army to actually get their morale back. Having general costs is actually kind of interesting. Go and oh, you're guaranteed by Spain. And Italy is busy fighting Russia, so they're not gonna. Well, that fucking sucks. Because Spain has a fairly small army. But where is it? There it is. Let's see, what's their professionalism like? Only 46, but they have 127% discipline. In fact, they actually have the highest amount of discipline, so fighting them is going to be a real pain in the ass. So, let's see, is there anyone else I could fight? Can I force you to break your alliance with Niger? No. Oops. Okay, looks like we're kind of shit out of luck. We have to go to war with Algeria, which means we're going to have to fight Spain. Or we're going to have to go with Niger, which means waiting a little bit longer again. And then we're going to have to deal with Nigeria. Although, I could go and fabricate a claim against Nigeria. And that should, if I have a claim against them, help them want to break their alliance. So you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go that route. In the meantime, we're going to have our army train to be more professional. Gold is a sign of the nobility. Have you guys keep training. France wants an alliance back, sure, but they're busy fighting Russia, so they're not going to help me. But once they're done fighting Russia, they might be willing to join us in a war against Spain. Bunch of people getting golden ages. Here we are, not being able to because we got one province that doesn't have the internet. What province is it that doesn't have the internet? Okay, game, you're telling me there's a province somewhere that doesn't have access to the internet. We own this province, whatever this province is. But, I'm not seeing it. I'm really not. Oh, because it literally just got it as I looked. So I go ahead and start a golden era. We're not going to right now. You can only do them once. So I don't really care to do. Oh, really? You had to die right then and there? There we go. That's also a good general. See, now we're getting some decent generals. They're still kind of crappy though, all things considered. Okay, yeah, don't think there's really anything more I can get here. And Saudi Arabia just declared war on Hassa. Wait. Holy crap, the United Arab Emirates apparently beat the shit out of the Saudi Arabia at one point when they were at war. That is actually kind of sad. I don't believe the United Arab Emirates had any allies helping them. So if they beat Saudi Arabia basically on their own, yeah, that is sad. Because that's not how things typically work out. Okay, Nigeria. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a claim on you. I'm gonna wait a day. I'm gonna demand that you break your alliance. And you're gonna tell me to piss off. Because you trust Niger. Well, I wouldn't trust them. Because they are so willing to break their alliance with you as soon as I get a claim on them. Though that is partly because they are 400 ducats in debt. So I can't say I'm too surprised about them being willing to break their alliance. So that means no war with Niger. At least not until sometime after 2060. But a war could be waged against Nigeria, who is allied with Gabon, okay, here, and Equatorial Guinea, or however it's pronounced. But again, that means I have to deal with the Nigerians with their 3-star general, assuming he's still alive, and honestly, knowing this game, he would be still alive. If I got a 3-star general, he would die in like a month after me getting him. But an AI getting a 3-star general, no, he'll live like 500 years somehow. just because it's the AI. Oh, Equatorial Guinea is in a war now, huh? You think about maybe breaking your alliance with Nigeria? No? You recently broke your alliance, apparently, with somebody. Or maybe that's because I recently forced them. I don't know. Let me check that, actually. Was that, see that? I had a 2-star general there, and he just fucking died now, like 3 years after me getting him. Yeah, okay, because I recently forced somebody to break their alliance, I can't force somebody else to. That's very weird. Get back to doing training. Oh, let's go back into development. And just sort of go down the first page. I guess filling each objective is 2 splendor, I guess. We'll just acknowledge the fact, whatever the fact is. I assume I still have the stuff for constructing nukes, right? Yeah. It's going to build another one just for the hell of it. No. You guys still fighting the Ukraine? Oh, yep. Yep, Ukraine just got some of their territory back. Plus a little extra. Out of curiosity, France, would you join this? No, because I don't owe you 10 favors. Italy's apparently fighting another war against Tunisia and Niger. Okay. Well, I don't think there's much else we can do. We're going to have to go ahead and declare war. Because we have to expand. It's vital that we expand. Whoops. Both of you guys actually are supposed to go up there. Wait until you have your morale back. Oh, Master of the Mint just died. Take the national unrest. Oh, damn it. Game, did you not register my press? I'll go down to 3 speed. I see a 2-star general from them. Go help them in that fight. Good, and you stack wiped it. Now, take your coastline. I'm going to try and find a way to make it to where the border doesn't look absolutely hideous. There we go. That's not a terrible border. Could theoretically result in just about everybody in the area forming a coalition against me. So maybe I'll be a little bit nicer. I won't take your entire coastline. I'll just take pretty much all of it. Nah, I'll take all of it. Thank you very much. And I think I'll just leave it at that. We forced you to release a couple nations. Give me war reps. And then break your alliance with Gabon. And then just whatever money you have left over for war score. That siege is taking forever. It's probably partly because you're crap, dude. What the hell? That is a crappy general. Go there. You guys are going to be switching places. No, Nigeria. You don't get to. Equatorial Guinea, however, you can leave if you want. Worst comes to worst, I'll turn it into a vassal if I get the option. Or, well, that's the worst for you, at least. Is that you'd get turned into a vassal. Let's go ahead and finish sieging this stuff up down here. What the hell are they doing? Their army just seems to be going wherever the hell it wants. I can't tell if it's wanting to try and siege back some provinces, but it's taking some very weird roundabout way, or what the deal is there. Yeah, I think they want to siege stuff back, but they are, for whatever reason, wanting to siege down here rather than going straight down and trying to take back the province the war was declared for. Which, at least to me, it seems like the logical thing to do would be to try and get rid of the ticking war score, which would mean trying to take this province back. But according to the AI, that's not what they want to do, for whatever reason. Let's take the prestige so we can go ahead and just cap out on that. Okay, and we'll just take that as our... Okay, one army there, one army there. And get the game back up to 5 speed for now. Don't have the money, so I can't hire the Irish officer. No, I'm gonna have to have a truce with you for the time being. Just because of game mechanics. But I do plan to actually declare war on you as soon as possible. 1 second. Okay, so this is actually gonna be a short part, just because honestly I'm just not really in the mood to record right now, so this time around you guys only get about 30 minutes, I'm afraid, but I'll make it up to you guys in a later part more than likely. So I will see you all in the next part, but until then, a goodbye and a farewell.